Umbria. Um, I've been into the wine business for more than 20 years, passionate about wine for more than 30, 35 years. And trust me, nobody was talking about Umbria wines. There was only two wineries. One was Lungarotti, and after that, Caprai. Before starting to talk about local artisan winemakers, we have to wait another 15, 20 years after the 80s. Caprai created the concept of Sagrantino di Montefalco. We wouldn't have the Sagrantino without Caprai. While when it comes especially to white wines, to Grechetto, for example, or Trebbiano Spoletino, we need to wait at least another 20 years. Probably the beginning of 2005 and 10, we started to have wineries like, for example, Colle Capretta and Calcabrina. Calcabrina is part of a trilogy of a documentary we did on a comparison between Caprai, which is this big important winery, and he is a small winemaker, and it's kind of a dialogue between the smaller and the bigger winemaker there, with a little conflict, but I think they respect each other on the same time. And Diego I could spend hours listening to Diego. Is such a, first of all, he's a fun person, but second of all, he's so passionate, he's so direct, he's so opinionated in a nice way, and he goes straight on his own direction. He knows his limits, he knows what he has to do. He makes some of the best goat cheese of central Italy. You can taste them here in Rome. We're actually try to find a way to import them in the US. It's not going to be easy. And he's such a nice guy, and we are buying a lot of wines, like 70-80% of his wine production, we're buying it. And this is actually a white wine that has got a skin contact, so do not expect to have one of those crispy gold Miami Beach style type of wine. This is a wine that meditates with a bit of a tannins structure that can be paired even with complex food. From fish to meat, totally no problem. I would mainly deal with something that could go like with cheese parmigiano pasta, for example. And on the other side we have La Palazzola. You probably see the sign here. You might recognize there is an R, which is Roscioli, because this is a Roscioli Wine Club exclusive type of wine, because it's a sparkling bottle, champenoise, so fermented in the bottle, that has been done à la volée. 1,000 bottles just produced for us, just for the wine club. À la volée means that they don't freeze the yeast in the second degorgement. So I don't know if you know how does it work. You put the yeast in the bottle, the yeast eat the sugar, release alcohol and CO2, but then you have to get rid of the dead yeast. So you put the bottle upside down in a pupitre, and then you put the bottle in a machine that freezes the yeast, so that when you open the bottle, the yeast goes away, the frozen yeast. You refill it with some wine, and then you close the bottle. The problem when you freeze the yeast, you have always this slightly hint of cardboard, like wet rag type of flavor. And so technically the à la volée, which is much more complicated and a long process, is going to give you a wine that is more clean, crispy, and natural. So he did it for us, a unique bottle. Try to appreciate it. It's a beautiful expression of Central Italian sparkling that is not just a bad imitation of champagne. It's a unique type of wine.